How's it going, guys? This is Norfolk Southern Storm here. I decided to do a brief, quick stream this morning before I go to work. Reason why I'm doing this is I just want to send a message to everybody about for those that are suffering through depression, anxiety, or any difficulties. I just want to let you all know that you are not alone. Hence the title of the stream. Let you know that if you're, fighting through depression, unhappiness, if you feel like you're trapped, you are not alone. As many of you know, if not all of you know, well, most of you know that I'm just gonna throw this out that I do have depression and anxiety, and sometimes it just gets to you and you least expect it, and you could be having the time of your life, and then 1 minute later, all of a sudden, everything just sinks and goes downhill, and then you become unhappy. I'm sure that's happened to some of you. I mean, some of us have different stories as to why we have depression. I do not wish to share them all here, but I will share this. Some of it may have something to do with your past experiences or what all you've gone through growing up, and it just stays within you. And if it it feels like you're just used to it. You're used to, especially the way that this society is. Like me, I'm not used to yes, Rutherford, I'm okay. I'm just sending out a message to let people know about how depression sucks. It does. Well, I don't have it right now, but it's like on and off, and it sucks. Trust me. Depression sucks. Anxiety sucks. Now, I'm not doing this for attention or to try to gain sympathy or to try to gain any subscribers or whatever like that. That's not what this is about. I'm just, sharing. I'm just sharing some stuff out there to let, people know that if you're suffering through depression, that you're not the only one, because we all Now, before anybody goes, oh, you're comparing others. No, I'm not comparing anybody with anything. I mean, we all have. It's hard for me to talk about this because when I share something about how I'm depressed or how I'm this, I'm that, whatever, I would get comments like, oh, just get over it, or, oh, well, I have this and I had to deal with this and everything. Oh, you didn't have to do this or this, or I was like, that's besides the point. You know, saying get over it or man up or whatever. I understand you're trying to help, but saying get over it, man up, or suck it up, or whatever it is, that doesn't really help the situation out. Honestly, and to me it doesn't. It doesn't help me out one bit. In fact, it just makes me feel worse. Not trying to, I'm not trying to diss anyone or call anyone out or whatever. Just simply be there for the person. If you see someone struggling, don't say get over it, suck it up. Be there for them. Support them. Let them know that there are people out there who do care. There are people out there. I know not everybody likes country, but if you ever get a chance to listen to Luke Bryan's song, Most People Are Good, because it's a really good song, and it definitely cheers me up some, knowing that there are still good people out there. And while there is a lot of hate going on in this world, there's a lot of hate going on, all the crimes, all the shootings and abductions, and all these Amber Alerts that keep coming up day in and day out. There is still some good people out there. And just like what the song says, this world is not as bad as it looks. It's not as half as bad as it looks. You just gotta find the right person where you can lean onto and open up with. And I know some of you out there that are willing to do that, willing to be there for me. And you know who you are. And I can't thank you guys enough for being there for me. Going back to what I'm saying about how I'm not used to it, it's true. I'm not used to all the love and support that I'm getting. I'm not used to it. Growing up as a child, I was bullied, I was picked on, I was outnumbered, I was singled out, I was the odd one. Nobody gave a damn about me, no one cared. Well, some did, but most of them just don't even bother. They just act like I don't exist. And to this day, people still wander around and act like I don't exist anymore. Like I used to. It sucks. It really does. Especially those whom I used to be close with years ago. I'm not going to mention anybody. Out of respect. Now, this was years ago. There were a couple of people who I was close with years ago Now all of a sudden I have no contact with them whatsoever. And it's been almost 10 years, 9-10 years now, and now it's like they don't even know I exist anymore. Not that some of you guys would do that to me, but that's what I fear about. I don't want that to happen here. This is part of the depression / anxiety that I have. One of those things that you have. Shoot. One of the things about depression and anxiety is fear. You fear that you're gonna lose someone. You fear that some of your closest friends that you have now are gonna stab you in the back. They're gonna turn their backs on you. They're gonna completely cut you off. That's called fear. I know I shouldn't feel that way, but this is what happens when you have depression, anxiety, and PTSD. You fear, you worry, you start to overthink things, you start to think things that are not true. You worry that something bad's gonna happen. You think more negative than positive, no matter how happy you try to be, no matter how much you try to stay strong. Trust me, it sucks. It is a crazy, crazy world out there. And it's going to continue to happen everywhere you go. At school, at work, online, everywhere. On the streets. It just bullying and harassing and over. It doesn't just end in high school. It just continues on and on for life. And I'm sure it's going to continue to be this way once I turn 60 or something. I hope it doesn't. I hope that's not the case, but you know, that's besides the point. You're not alone, guys. There are people out there who also have the same depression. Well, not really the same, but you know what I mean. And you know, I can't be any more thankful enough to have such amazing people in my life. I'm very thankful to have amazing friends, to have an amazing family, to have a job, to have a car, even though my job sucks sometimes, but it's work. What do you expect? Work, no matter where you're at, is never fun. Nobody likes to work, but we all gotta make a living, make that money, pay them bills. Etc. Which is what I'm doing right now, which is paying my car insurance. I'm gonna need that back. Damn it. But I'm gonna end this stream here in a little bit so I can get ready for work. But there are people out there who do accept you for who you are. And that's very rare to find in this world. It's very rare to find people out there who respect you and care about you. And actually like me for me and not for my body. You know, and this is just how this society is anymore. It's very rare to find somebody who you can actually talk to and open up and not feel bad about yourself later. And not feel, you know, betrayed or, you know, someone you can actually trust. Someone you can actually talk to without being judged and hated. Because nowadays, hate is like a virus. It easily spreads around the world. It sucks for me to say, but it's true. It easily spreads around the world. Hate is like a virus. Do know that there are people out there who do care. Whether or not you have deep depression or not. Probably should. Crap, I need more. Get to that later. Anyway. I'm sorry if I freaked anybody out, but I am okay right now. But this is just a brief message to those that have depression, that there is still good people out there in this world. And trust me, depression and anxiety, it sucks. Because it just comes out of nowhere. Sometimes. It just comes out of nowhere. You could be absolutely fine, and then next thing you know, it just hits you. Out of the blue. And sometimes it's so bad that where you can't control it. Scary as that sounds, but yeah. Especially with how you got treated growing up, or what's going on now, or whatever. Whenever you have depression and anxiety, you start to think false things. You start to worry, fear. You isolate yourself from society, etc. And you, I don't know about you, but you know, me for example, it's like I fear that, you know, even though it's not true, I fear about people hating me. I fear everyone hating me, which I know is not true. I know it's not true. But it still just comes in my mind. It still comes in my mind that I feel, you know, I feel like, oh, no one accepts me, or I don't feel appreciated, or I ruined this, I ruined that. See, that's just examples of what I go through when I have depression. I start to think those kind of thoughts, and it's you can't control it sometimes, but don't be afraid to reach out to someone, because there are people out there who care. There will be at least one person out there who will be willing to they'll be willing to listen and actually care, and someone you can actually trust for real, and not fake trust. Because some people out there, they're easy to do that. Some people out there can easily fake trust you so they can spread the word out. And those are the kind of people that are careless, heartless, don't give a damn, and all they care about is themselves. But there is at least one person out there, one or two people out there that are willing to listen. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so I can get ready for work. I get off early tonight, so that's a good thing. Yeet. I am okay, guys. I am okay. I just wanted to send out a message to everybody that, you know, we all care and we all love love you guys. Don't act like you're the only one that has depression and anxiety, because you're not the only one. There are many of us out there who are willing to listen and are willing to care, and will definitely be there to help you. I, for one, want to try and help someone out. I'm not going to mention any names, but I do want to help somebody out. Hopefully, I can succeed with that. I mean, hey, they've helped me out. Why not return the favor and help them out? Because that's what friends are for. That's what we do. That's what true friends do. With that said, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe. Stay warm if you're still dealing with the cold. I know it's still winter out here. It's second winter. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be on the lookout for a scenario coming up soon. Hopefully I'll have that out in May or June. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe. God bless. And have a good day. And I will catch you guys next time, whatever the heck it is that I'm doing.